Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Ruby Thursday. I'm Melissa Wanish, and coming to you on a Friday morning, August 27th, if you can believe it. And apologies for not having a session last night. And it's just one of those crazy weeks that are becoming quite typical in this household. But yeah, so here I am today, this morning, working on the NFT project, trying to get all the pieces working so we can mint some tokens. If you are hopping in brand new, this is part 4. So we're kind of just moving right along. I talk more about the project in the first half of part 1, which I'm going to put in the chat because someone said, hey, if you put it in the chat, it's easier to get to and sort of catch up if you're coming in. And so that's the first one. And I'm going to just kind of vamp until I get all the other ones up. And because I don't have them all just in a row this time. Um, and so, no, that's that one. Where did I? Oh, no, it's here. So I'm going to copy paste the links here. Oh, good morning. Hello, Fig330. Thank you for saying hi. So I have one more to go find, and then we will get started. I had good success. I think if you were here at the end of the last session, we had gotten all the way through. We'd sort of abandoned the test. So I have some thoughts on how we can fix the actual test up, but we just went to the front end, tried to make it mint. I got up to the point where the contract was returning an error. And so I think that was because I didn't have something on my local chain to reference a character. We're going to be minting a set of characters, is what we're calling them. And then you get like a card, which equals a token. I was like, oh, I forgot to make that on my local version. So, I guess it was Wednesday. So Wednesday night, I managed to have some time to go and make that character on the contract we have deployed locally, and it came back with a success message. So I'm hoping to replicate that. Of course, I said that, and now it's been 2 days. Let's see that if my computer's in the same state. And can replicate that. So here are all hello, good morning, Mike. Thank you for joining. So hopefully we can move forward and get a success message working, and then maybe we'll go back and see if we can work on the test, or maybe we should do it the other way around. I don't want to spend too much time on the test because I feel, but I'll spend like 10-15 minutes seeing if we can get the test working. If not, we'll just move ahead and make it happen because it's kind of a fun part. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and add to the stream my other computer. Oh, that I'm not sharing. Share the screen. Here is our local version here. I'm on Chrome here. And let's see, does MetaMask keep me logged in? I may have to, yes. Okay, so here we are I had to manually add this account that's currently on the local blockchain. And so it's good to go. So let's see if we can get it to just at least give us the success message that you all missed. Good morning, Todd. Thank you for joining, coming in to listen in. And so we're going to go ahead and click the button. It's way down at the bottom here. Need to fix this up so it's not quite so big. But so we're going to mint the token. MetaMask is communicating to the contract. Okay, so good. So this is how it should look. There's a suggested gas fee. Um, and then we say, okay, that's fine. And we confirm, drum roll. Oh, details are hidden while you share your screen, Chrome is saying. Okay. So, that's a little sad that you didn't get the success message. I got a little like browser window success message. Well, that's why we need something on the screen, right? In the browser. Um, but what I can do is go to the terminal. That's our test still not working. But here is the Ganesh CLI that we were running. And if you see here, we have a new transaction. Woo! Oh, and this morning. Okay, so that was it minting. Um, uh, so, um, so yay. So this is confirmation that it happened. And that's kind of all we're gonna get to as far as looking at that right now. Thank you, Todd. Woo! In action. So, I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. So we've got those pieces working together. What I was realizing about the test, and let me go find, I think it's on the Firefox tab actually. So I'm going to pull this out and then pull it up. What I realized, let's pull this over so you can look at it. This is what I had been kind of looking at. Ooh, halfway there. Was this blog post that I'm not even sure how old it is. Oh, here it is, 2018. So pretty darn old. But it gives us a clue, I think. It's not quite, I sort of just taken this, right? But he's basically mocking out a whole little module here. And so we don't have that module. So it's our mocking is, thank you, Mike. Thank you for saying awesome. So so we're just not mocking out the right part. So it was mocking out the whole function, right? So let's see what part of our functions that we have, maybe we could pull out to something different and see if we can mock this function, like make a provider function and then mock it out in the same way and see if that works. That is my current theory. So I don't think I'm going to make like completely new modules. Maybe I will. Okay. Just to maybe follow this a little more closely. But I think that's the idea. So we'll make a provider, a Web3 provider TS. But I think that this particular like function called and things like that, I think those are different now. So we're gonna not just do this, we're also gonna make sure that Web3 responds to this. And I think it's actually a little different in the code that I have now. So, but let's start with this. And again, I'll show you what the error currently is. That's one error. I think we come back up further. That also something I wasn't doing before is coming up further because it's giving me different levels of errors. Ooh, maybe we'll just run it again. Sorry if I'm scratchy. It's the morning. I didn't warm up my voice. An actor, I didn't warm it up. Okay, so here's our failed one. So clearly it's failing, finding this. It looks like it got further. Let's scroll all the way up though. I don't want to get misled here. Right. Can't ETH of undefined. Right? So Web3 is not defined. So we need to somehow mock out the window, actually. Web3, I think is what it's saying. Let's see if there's more. ETH of undefined, still there. Is there? What's more? Can we get to? Okay. Of null, because if there's no ETH, then we, if there's no Web3 provider, we can't go and get our contract. And that's where it's ending. Okay. So we need to figure out, I think really the point of failure here is this. The Web3 is not defined. Okay, let's go look in the code again where that is. And here, it's gonna close some of this that I was updating so I could remember how to get back to this point. All right, so we get here. Okay. Load blockchain. Pretty sure happens after load. Right. So what load Web3 and then load the blockchain data. So if we could mock out this, because we're not really doing, okay, so then there's provider here. I wonder where it's going to in this, like if it's just kind of failing all the way through. Look if it's getting to here, because we're not seeing this error anymore in our test. And I'm pretty sure we had been seeing it. So I'm just going to kind of console log here just to see where we're getting to right before, right? So I get to first. Okay, so wait, I get to. Oh no, is it slowing down already? Oh, computer. You know, I really probably should have uh, restarted. It's Friday. It's like I've been working all week. It's too long. I'm gonna close. I'm trying to close. Trying to close Discord because I don't really need it right now. I probably don't need all of the Chrome things I have open either. It's not really responding, is it? Oh, sadness. Sorry, folks. Technical difficulties. That's why I have the other computer doing the actual, like, video and audio. I'm just going to not do anything for a second. If anybody has any questions. Let's see if my computer. Oh! StreamYard, or it just is like, I don't see this computer anymore. It's not doing anything. Oh, it just caught back up. Okay, maybe I'll try to add myself again. Okay, how about this? No, yeah. I'm gonna close you. Confirm transaction. Okay, but like it came up. I know. I'm just gonna close a couple things. Something went wrong. StreamYard is telling me. It's like, let me just quit that. Do I need Firefox? I will just copy this and open it again. So we don't have so many things open. Okay, I just have Chrome, Terminal, editor, VS Code. All right, so I'm entering it back again. think we can do this without restarting. Share to share. And I went to it added it to the stream. Okay. It's feeling better if that's if you can feel your computer. All right. All right. So I get to window dot theorem. And then let's wait, I have something already in my, I've been spoiled. My Mac has this I was gonna put that there so I have it. I wonder if Ubuntu has a similar thing. Mac has a Clippy, so a multiple like copy paste function program. And I need to explore if Ubuntu has that. All right, I get to window dot web 3. Hmm. I get to the error, which I'm not seeing in the console or in the output for the test. So we shall see. Let's see what happens. Okay, so saving it should run the test again. Where am I? Oh my Lord. Okay. Did I run it? I just feel better if I run it manually here. Okay. Oh, it still feels good to have just the one passing. Like, yes, the page does load. All right, so wait, just making sure. We're looking for our console logs. Do they not? Boo, boo, boo. Why don't I see my console logs? Cannot read methods of null, right? Oh, these are the consoles up here. Interesting. That's what Just is putting out for us. I wonder if I could quiet this because I can't get to everything. I can't get to my console logs. Is there a Just like? I don't know. I'd have to look it up. Yeah, it's not. I could only do the one test, see if that has fewer things. Okay, let's see if we can get up to. I'm not gonna get up to where it goes. I just thought maybe console area. I wonder if I'm just trying to get to the very top thing. If we just don't, if it's just gonna completely, oh, wrong keys, completely complain to me. Just trying to remove some of the output here. Okay. Quiet. Aha, thank you, Mike. I'm gonna put that up for anyone who's using Ubuntu or Linux. Gpaste on my Linux box for clipboard management. Gpaste, everybody. Okay, I'm gonna remember that. Gpaste. Yeah, I know mint is not a function. I like. Is it just gonna stop there? Is it not gonna? I was just trying to. Okay. What if I did inside of mint? Just trying to get to the console logs, which I feel like are way at the top. Oh, did it go? Did it happen? Okay. I commented it out. All right. Well, I was only going to do this for a little bit, right? And then maybe try to. How can you quiet? I wonder if there's a just. Let's see, what am I sharing up there with you guys? Hit this one. Just quiet. Console errors. I just want regular logs. Silent. Oh, well, that we could try silent, I guess. Hi, Fernando. Good morning. We're doing well. We officially minted, but now I'm trying to get the test to blah 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 blah. I don't want to suppress all of .log to customize. Um, um, I'm sorry, I'm reading. I want to just do info. um, and how would you run this? All I don't want to suppress all of them. What year was this? Is this decently okay? Let's see. File. Well, now it's this. Keep native behavior for other methods. Use those to print out things in your own test, not console log. I don't know if I want this. Okay, let me just get another. A test, just, Aha. You silence error message during the test. So, we're sort of, we're like knocking it. Let's see what that does. I'm just trying to clean it up so I can get to my logs. Let's undo that. Let's go here. All right, because I want regular logs, just not all that error output. I don't know, it still feels like an error. Let's just put A again, make sure. Are we? That's, I think I'm not getting the console logs that I want. All right. Oh, wait. There it is. We found it. Gets the error. Okay. Well, that at least answers that question that nothing is getting right. Well, that makes sense because we're not mocking anything. So we can choose which one to mock and see if we can get that to go. Okay. I feel like Web3 is the one to do. Wait, what did I just read? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wrong button. Yeah, okay. So then take this one out. Well, maybe we leave it for now. So we wanna mock window 3 and the provider. How are we gonna tell it there's a window? Web3. Mock. True? uh, let's see. If 1 by 3. Mock window. Mock window. Just not location. When just the window, just the whole darn thing. It gets so big on this big screen. Sorry, let me make it a little less. Not location. That's not it. How can I mock? Okay. Window, yeah, mocking the function, and then okay. Window to undefined. Well, that would be not what we want to do, but I guess you could then say window Web3, like you could set Web3 here to something. Instead of window, use global. Is that, well, these are pretty old, but I guess it's, oh, no, this is edited January. That's recent. Okay, why don't we try this? Oh, wait, Mike has a suggestion. People who know more React than I do, or JavaScript even. If window opener and window opener closed. Oops, Mike, I didn't look over. I'm not sure what you're replying to. If you wouldn't mind. Um, and not closed. So if it's open at all, if we were trying to instead of true, that's my guess, right? Instead of the like, if we just wanted to get to here, we would be like, hey, if it's if it's is this? I'll give it a moment while I drink coffee. Is this the line you meant to? Is this part like to test if a window is present at all? Hmm. Okay. I'm still gonna drink coffee. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'm just gonna put it up here if people want to look and see. And then that's to test if a window is present. Okay. Um, that's been opened. Oh, I don't think that's what I'm doing. I think I'm just trying to. So if any window, so if we do that just to move past the Web3 part, or we could try to mock out the Web3. I wonder what window.web3 really means. This is, I've kind of copy pasted, so we're sort of window. You know, I'm going to need to put it down here. Web 3. Okay, yeah, what does this mean? Mhm. MetaMask. Oh, so you're just okay. So if we just put in window web 3, because MetaMask is up and running, right? So MetaMask is gonna basically you have to be logged into MetaMask to get it, and then it has all this stuff. So and then current provider is right there. So really, is that what you're looking at? So it is your shadow DOM. Mike is asking. So it is your shadow DOM. Yes, over here. So, oh, okay, yeah. By instantiation with 3, you get access to everything. Interesting. I wonder if, four more. Current provider isn't necessary anymore. It's not necessary anymore. Maybe I should look at Web3 docs to make sure we're using the newest and greatest. I'm trying to remember when the tutorial I've been using was published. So is it your shadow DOM? Yes. Coffee makers. Okay. let's look. Web3.js. Here we are. We're on the latest here. I think so. Given provider. I think that's module for interacting with Ethereum and web.eth. That's what we have. For instance. Will be set if Ethereum supported browser. Given provider. Okay, what do we have right now? Current provider, not given provider. I mean, it's working, right? I'm just like, if we wanted to like maybe update. Might be interesting to see what, like if we did web3 version. I had this one open, this one. No, okay, there's no web3 there. Window, sorry, window. Web3 version. No, can't get it right here. Okay, I was just curious. All right. I'm sorry, bouncing around. All right. It doesn't have version. No, not there. Oh, MetaMask no longer injects Web3. It's window.web3. But that didn't have version on it either. That's what's on it. Okay. What's value of? Okay. All right. So then I'm a little bit down a rabbit hole. Set provider. Just looking. Providers. So we want to mock Web3. I don't think we want to mock Web3, but we don't have a Web3 in our test run. I think I still need to think on this. All right, I had tried to time box this. I think it's definitely interesting to see at what point we need to like, because clearly it's not getting to here for this then to, and maybe given provider we need to change to, but and then because this, if we mock out that, I don't know that it mocks to provider. No, yeah, I think if we mock this to be our Ganache local CLI, it'll run the test. It'll run through communicating with the contract. Um, First we needed to say yes, there is a Web3, and then dig down into that. Um, so am I using Truffle? Truffle is I'm using Truffle. No, actually, we're not. We're using uh, um, Hard Hat um, for the actual contract testing, and then but I am using Truffle for running the migrations for deploying. So there is Truffle in here. This is a jest test. What I have noticed is there's not a whole lot of folks putting out blog posts or examples of testing your front end of the NFT project. So this is testing the whole app from the front end perspective. So it's very much an integration-y kind of test. Um, and um, so I'm also debating the value of this test because if you are going to use a local blockchain, it doesn't transfer between like coworkers or other people testing. There'd be a ton of setup to run it locally, which I don't know if it's good or bad or what, but that's sort of a deterrent. I know I do want to still test, but I there could be a debate about like is this really because I could potentially mock out like the entire response, like the mint function instead might be more of a like purely testing the front end um, and keeping it very separate. So that might be maybe the better test than trying to. We've seen it working as far as like yes, the contract does communicate, like the front end does communicate to the local contract. And so maybe that like end-to-end test isn't maybe all that necessary. And we keep like testing the front end separate. So it's kind of debating like a testing strategy, really. So I think thank you all for listening. I think maybe that makes the most sense to really just test the front end and what it's going to do. Like if it gets this success message, really that's all we care about, right? Once, receipt um, comes back, once you have a receipt, set the state, load success, right? That's really what we're trying to test is like, hey, if it gets a successful message back, like it did Mint, then it should um, uh, it should be good. Maybe in fact we go that route. Stop trying to do this like um, this huge thing. Let's see. 'Cause I think it's just I don't know if it's a value. It's super. I don't know. It could be valuable, but it's also um, combining concerns. Um, and maybe there's a different tool. Maybe I don't know. Okay, so Uh, I don't think Truffle has like front end tests. I haven't seen any. Let's see. So we're going to mock the mint function. And now my brain went blank, but we're going to mock. No, it's not really the not the whole mint function. I want to get to this part. I want to mock in that piece. All right. I think in the meantime, I'm going to move away from the actual test. I'm going to console log the receipt. Receipt. Let me get so we can see it. Okay. Because I don't know what's in this receipt to then set the state of whatever. Okay. So I'm just curious what we get back. I don't actually know what it sends back. So let's go and mint another thing and see what this receipt is. Let's do that. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and have our terminal open. Oh. Okay. All right. So here we go. And mint the token. Here we go. Confirm. Here's the receipt. So as long as you have a receipt, I think then everything is happy. Got some events. That's very interesting. I think I'm gonna like copy that and just for transfer raw. Here's the topics. Topics. Sorry, we've used that in our other tests. It's just interesting. Okay, can I just like select all, control all, copy? I'm just gonna put it in a new tab, new file, just for all those zeros. All right, I'm just curious. Okay, cool. All right. So if there is one, that's all we really are testing. That if there or using, if there is one, then we will return some sort of state. Load success. All right. So okay. What do we want to do? I hadn't decided this. I guess we could just add like a little paragraph. It'll probably route to another page, I'm guessing. I don't know. Is Todd still? You have like a success page designed. We could do that later. We could just simply, load that it's like a little, like add a little paragraph like, thanks, congratulations, like the test. So, I don't recall success page. Yeah, like your Um, like post mint. Yes. You minted the thing. It happened. Um, and they would, I think we would prompt them to go to OpenSea, maybe. Um, that's kind of here and or there right now. All right, so we want to, forgive me, it's early and I haven't done this in a while. But set state to show div. Success transaction is usually provided by Meta. Usually not. Todd says usually not. Success of transaction. No, just like a, yes, it usually says, so you don't want the page to change at all? Yes, like the MetaMask. I guess we should have discussed this ahead of time. Sorry, folks. We're currently deciding what the design is. So yes, if you do this and you're not sharing, you get a success message like that had happened. Would anything change on the page? Like nothing. It just goes back. You could buy more. Like nothing changes. I'm gonna drink my coffee. Wow, the page shouldn't change. Nothing changes. You just get your little message and you come back and you can buy more. You're so excited. That it's just a different experience, than just like a regular kind of shopping cart experience. I had no idea. I have not actually bought an NFT, like clicked all the buttons. So I guess I need to do that, huh? It only changes when it's sold out, then redirected to OpenSea. As in, then go try it, see if anybody's selling one. Okay. When it's sold out. Oh, that's not English. Linking. Okay. Or should say directed via a button linking to a secondary page. Cool. All right. So the next thing, I think I have some things to set up to make that happen locally. But basically the next step is to like what happens when we're sold out. Other than actually integrating the design. I see the buy button is replaced with checkout OpenSea button. Okay. So when we're sold out, that isn't actually all the way in place yet in our contract. So I'm a little ahead of the game. All right. Other than like putting in the design and things like that, and maybe breaking up the app.js to be better. So I think we're kind of done for the day. Other than if we want to return to mocking out. So if that's the case, if nothing changes, this is maybe why there aren't any tests. Because if nothing changes, the test is if the call to the contract, the method, like I don't know, if we check to see if it's available, right? Which I actually think is another function we haven't put into the contract yet. But like maybe before this mint button shows, we have some sort of call out, and that is what we would mock out to say true or false. All right, so we'd mock out something like methods. They would be it would be call instead of send. But it'd be like available cards, like is available cards. And then we'd mock out that. So I think that would be potentially one of the next steps. We also have some, um, this is sort of the main buying experience. We may have some other things going on, but I think that's it for today. All that I'm prepared to do. I will give a moment to see if anybody has any questions. Um, but I think I need to write a function like, you know, is available, are we still in the sale part? So that it can check the contract and then it can tell us. And then we can switch that buy button text to check out OpenSea. But I have some, I guess you could call it back end work. It's contract work right now. So if you have any questions, if not, I'm going to wrap it up for today. I'm excited that I got to show you it working. And now that I know that the page doesn't change, then in that way, we'll have to write another test that does something different. So, okay, I've vamped enough. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it. Thank you so much for joining us. And I hope you have an awesome weekend. And look out for more live coding once we get that sort of other thing done. And then the next step will be to, either we show the buy button or the we're all out button. And there's also the we're not ready for the sale yet, right? Because there's a time when it would open. And then there's a time that potentially pre-sale people might do. So there's a couple more things to do. But that's all we're ready to do today. So, all right, have a good weekend. I'm gonna end it from over here. It's easier to hit this button. All right. Thank you so much for coming. Take care. All right. Bye-bye.